Alright, change of plan. So the other day, I went to upload a video that I've been sporadically working on for the last few months, which I called The Greatest Game Show You've Never Watched. It was a video about a short-lived game show that aired on BBC One that was literally called That Puppet Game Show. The show wasn't really that good, but I had some fond memories of watching it back when it aired, and since it didn't seem like anyone knew about this show, I figured it would be interesting to talk about considering how weird it was, and considering the fact that people like Jonathan Ross, Richard Hammond, and Gary Lineker were all in it. So after finally getting round to finishing this video, I go to upload it on YouTube, and as I'm typing out the description, I notice that there's a warning sign on the copyright check page. Now, I wasn't too panicked by this initially. The vast majority of my videos are copyright claimed, meaning that I can't make any money off them. And while that's certainly not ideal, I don't make these videos for money. I make them because I enjoy creating stuff and because I want to share my interests with people. So I can accept the videos being claimed as long as you can see them. But that's the thing. As long as you can see them. Because I quickly realised this wasn't just a case of the revenue being claimed, it was actually a case of the video being blocked. Copyright protected content found, no one will be able to watch your video. It's just such a disheartening way of putting it. I was naturally pretty furious about this, considering it's been 5 months since my last upload, and if I couldn't get this one out, it would end up being at least another month until my next one. So I went through the tedious process of flipping all the footage of the show I used, minimizing it and putting a border around it in the hopes that the automated content ID system wouldn't pick up on it. Started uploading that version, and it didn't work. The video still got blocked. I could have taken it further and blurred the screen and gotten rid of the visuals entirely, but then you just have to ask what the point even is. It's so frustrating because the only way you could even remotely argue that this video doesn't fall under fair use is by arguing that my video acts as a market substitute for the original and doesn't give people a reason to go seek out the original. This show has 8 episodes, all of which are 40 minutes long. My entire video is less than 10 minutes long, and the majority of it is just me talking over footage of it. And at the end of the video, I actively encourage people to go check out the show. And I would have linked them to the official page on BBC iPlayer if it was on there. And that brings me to my tinfoil hat conspiracy. This show is not available on BBC iPlayer. You cannot watch this show through official means. Even if I just re-uploaded the entire show on YouTube, you arguably couldn't even call that a market substitute, since that would imply that there's an official product on the market to substitute. So that makes me think, are BBC just so embarrassed and ashamed of this show that they don't even want people talking about it? It's kind of ironic, considering I'm probably the only person to have ever spoken positively about this show, but thanks to this whole debacle, I probably never will again. It's a shame. This show could have had a resurgence in popularity, similar to what Strange Hill High got, which I will 100% take credit for, by the way. Seriously, look up how many views these videos had before I uploaded mine, but I guess we'll never know. If you want to watch the video, I've uploaded it to the Internet Archive, which I'll leave a link to in the description. If it gets taken off there, then I guess I'll try to create some sort of Google Drive link. To the people who've been waiting patiently for my next upload, I'm genuinely so sorry. If I can leave you on some good news, the script for my next video is almost finished, so I can get to recording that fairly soon. To make it up to you, I'm going to try to be more active on my second channel, Monobrow Maniac. I won't promise consistent live streams, but whenever I get the opportunity, I'll go live. I also have a Letterboxd account where you can keep up with what films I'm currently watching, and I'm putting together a playlist of all the content I found that was on my old VHS tape, which I talked about in this video. Links to everything in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching.